It's Economy 101. When supply is low and demand is high, prices naturally rise. That's what's happening in today's housing market. Home prices are appreciating at near historic rates, and that's creating some challenges when it comes to home appraisals. In recent months, it's becoming increasingly common for an appraisal to come in below the contract price of the house. Shawn Telford, chief appraiser for CoreLogic, explained it like this. He said, "Recently, we observed buyers paying prices above list price and higher than the market data available to appraisers can support. The difference is known as the appraisal gap." Why does the appraisal gap happen? It's basically with the heightened buyer demand, purchasers are often willing to pay an over asking price to secure that home of their dreams. If you're ever toured a house, you've fallen in love with it, you understand. Once you start to picture yourself and your furniture in the rooms, you want to do everything you can to land that property, including putting in a high offer to try and beat out other would-be buyers. When the appraiser comes in, they look at the things a little bit more objectively. Their job is to assess the inherent value of the home, not the emotional value. So they're going to study the facts. Dustin Harris, appraiser coach, drives this point home. He said, "It's important for everyone to understand that the appraiser's job in the end is to remain an unbiased third party, to truly tell the client what the home is worth in the current market, regardless of what the decisions have been made on the price side of things." In simple terms, why home buyers may be willing to pay more, appraisers are there to assess the market value of the home. Their goal is to make sure that the lender isn't loaning more money on that home than what it's worth. It's objective rather than emotional. In a highly competitive market like today's, having a discrepancy between the two numbers isn't unusual. And here's a look at the increasing rate of appraisal gaps according to data from the CoreLogic. And what does it mean for you? Ultimately, knowledge is power. The best thing that you can do to understand appraisal gaps may impact your transaction if you're buying or selling. If you do encounter an appraisal below your contract price, know that in today's seller's market, the most common approach is for the seller to ask the buyer to make up that difference in price. Buyers, be prepared to bring extra money to the table if you really want that home. Above all else, you need to lean on your realtor. Whether you're a buyer or a seller, your trusted advisor is your ally, and if it comes up against an appraisal gap, we'll help you understand your options and handle any additional negotiations that may need to happen. The bottom line is this. In today's real estate market, it's important to stay informed on the latest trends. Let's get connected so that you have an ally to help you navigate an appraisal gap and to get you the best possible outcome.